Hello there, good evening to you. My name is Wayne, I am the Lone Headbanger, and welcome to this week's episode. So I asked for some feedback last week as to what I should do this week, and I've had a few people message me, so thank you very much for your support and your feedback and your suggestions, and I am actually going to pinch one of them for tonight. So, tonight might be a simple question, or a simple subject, but it's possibly deeper than you think. So, the subject is why. Why do I get depressed? Or why do we get depressed? But mainly myself, simply because I'm trying to talk from experience here, and I don't want to try and shade on anyone else's experiences and say that it's this when it's really not. And it's a combination of two things. It's, first and foremost, depression is a chemical reaction in your brain. And it just means that you've got an imbalance, and it means that you're sad. That's pretty much it. It means your brain's not working properly, and it's producing too much of the wrong thing, and it makes you miserable. That's as scientific as it gets from me, I'm afraid. In more practical terms, with me, things that bring me down and depressed are, I think I've mentioned these before in a previous video, but it's stemmed from my past, and it's feelings of failure, feelings of loss as well. I don't cope well with failure or loss. I think with my upbringing, because we weren't brought up with very much. We were reasonably poor family, and we struggled a little bit. So as a result, if anything broke or if anything went missing or anything like that, then it always hit us hard. And as a result, that if I lose something here, even at this age, if something goes missing or if I lose something, then it saddens me greatly. As I said, I think it's come from my past, and that relates to people as well, because I always struggled to make friends because I was always a little bit strange. So when I have people, like I mentioned the ghosting not so long back, when I had a relationship interest on the go, but nothing ever came of it. But being ghosted, it kind of hits hard, and breakups always hit me hard because it's loss at the end of the day, and it feels like I've lost something. But it also ties into my sense of failure, whereby I don't feel like I was good enough for whatever person who's left, whether it be an ex or whether it be a friend that's lost interest or something like that, And that really ties in. Even from when I was young, I was never really congratulated or encouraged. I was always made to feel a bit strange and a bit stupid. I didn't get much support. So as a result, when I went into school and when I went into secondary school, when I started not doing as well or not being able to do things, it affected me. I got angry with myself. And that kind of thing still happens now. If I can't do something, even if I'm playing a game or if something, maybe I'm working on something and it's not going my way, I get flustered and I get frustrated, and that's because I'm afraid of failing. That's why it happens. People call it a temper tantrum. People say I'm having a diva strop. And it's like, yeah, I get that. And that's what it looks like. Believe me, I know, I've seen it. I've seen other people do it. I've seen myself in other people and thought, But it's a bit deeper than that. And as I said, it just ties into that sense of self or lack of self-worth and that sense of failure. And that's what drags me down, when something triggers that, or either of those two things, when I can't do something, or if I lose something. I don't consider myself to be particularly competitive, so generally speaking, like losing a game, I don't mind. I don't mind losing a game. Being massacred at a game is that frustrates me thoroughly, because that really digs into my failure. I don't mind losing a game as long as I put up a good fight. You know, as long as I've done my best, that's all I can ask for. But being massacred or losing continuously is a real source of frustration for me, and that's the same in absolutely anything in my life. But yeah, those are the two main things that really pull me down as a person. And despite the CBT I've been doing, and despite the advancements I've made in several things like my drumming, and you know, I've started my games workshop, my painting again. But despite all that, I still struggle to see the good in me sometimes. You know, I still focus on the things that I haven't done. You know, like I haven't picked up my guitar for a while, which is saddening. It's right there, it's set up, it's ready to go, but I just haven't picked it up through lack of interest, lack of inspiration. Same with my exercise. My sciatica's starting to get better now, and I'm going out on walks, but I've not done any weights. In fact, the only weight I've done is gained, which is also saddening. But yeah, that was the question. What triggers me, and that's it. That's what it is. So I hope that's shed some light on some things and the way I am at the moment. I know I'm not quite my usual self because of my medication. You know, I can feel it. I know I'm not. You know, I'm not me, not quite. So, you know, it helps sometimes, and other times it doesn't. But, you know, I'll take the slight personality twist rather than the alternative, which is continuous sobbing and thoughts of self-harm and stuff. So, you know, I'd rather be kind of grey and a bit strange than the other end of the spectrum, the bad end of the spectrum as it is. But yeah, I hope that was kind of informative. If anyone's got any questions they want to ask me about this kind of thing and what I do to fight back, by all means do. I have done videos on the effects of medication, and I think I have done one on what I do to try and combat the bad side of things. But yeah, any feedback is greatly appreciated. I've got a couple more subjects lined up for the next couple of weeks, so that's good. So hopefully, all being well, in the run-up to Christmas, I should be relatively busy on the old video front, but we'll see. We'll see. I've got a couple of things in mind. So with that, thanks ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And, you know, every view and every subscription is absolute. I haven't got words. Let's put it like that. It means a lot, believe me. So thank you for tuning in. It's horrible out there right now. It's dark, it's rainy, and well, chaotic is one word I'd use. But I think we can get through this. Let's get to Christmas, yeah? I think we can get to Christmas. Christmas is going to be miserable in this house, but let's get there. Hopefully the lockdown will be lifted and we can go and see some people and go and have some fun. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So with that in mind, my name's Wayne. As you know, I am the lone headbanger. Stay strong, stay safe, and I will see you next week.